dealing range form of draw on liquidity. As you guys know, for the past couple of videos, we've been talking about forms of draw on liquidity. There's 5 types. We have already made 3 types. It's gonna be the 4th one. The last one's gonna be about the higher time frame candle, which is basically the IRL to ERL or ERL to IRL. Dealing range is one form of draw on liquidity out of 5, which is basically dealing range. As you guys know, is a draw on liquidity. Once the equilibrium or the discounted area gets tapped, market lets it go to the dealing range high or dealing range low, right? Depending on how the daily range is. If the daily range is bearish, market will go to the premium area. Eventually, after premium, the drawn liquidity will be the daily range low. We give us guys a quick representation, and please do not use this alone. And I've already talked about this in ETU free Mastermind CRT bootcamp. Watch that if you guys have not yet. And let's go over right over here. A dealing range will be like this, right? So market makes a high, low. But before we can have that, let's see if market, markets him at a high right over here, right? Then market shoots out a high, right? Makes another stable high. Then eventually market has a low right over here. Market shoots out this low, makes a stable low right over here. So we have a stable, and that was kind of wrong. So we have a stable low and a stable high. So this right over here is our dealing range now, right? And this is our equilibrium. Keep in mind, they just act like this act like this dealing range is bearish, right? Let's just say the higher time frame from liquidity is bearish, so this equilibrium is bearish as well. So market is right around here. After you make a stable low, market will do usually what market likes to do is if there's a discounted key level that's bearish, market will go down a little bit, but we just do a higher time frame retracement, lower time frame expansion, and you get stopped out. Market will tap the higher time frame key level, which let's just say this is a breakup block, right? Eventually that breakup block will cause a move to the downside, and your drawn liquidity will be the dealing range low or that stable low after the market pushes out the high and a low, right? So how does the dealing range get created? The dealing range is not a fucking it's not random, right? You have to look for a high to get purchased, and you have to look for a low to get purchased, right? It's not just a, oh shoot, bullish candle, bearish candle, oh, this is the equilibrium, oh, this is the range high, the range low, right? No, he has to go and purge out a low or purge out a high, then purge out a low or a high, right? Eventually make a stable high or a stable low. And eventually you'll have the equilibrium, then you have a discount area, then you have the premium area, right? Sells and buys right over here, right? So now let's get straight into the charts. And those who are wondering like, oh, how come is this a form of drawn liquidity? Go back to yourself. Literally, I'll give you guys some examples. Then I'll let you do your homework on this drawn liquidity, right? Higher time frame. This is gonna be the daily time frame, right? Market souped out a low, sell liquidity. They souped out a high, buy sell liquidity, right? After you soup out these highs and low, market made a stable low, which oops, I got it wrong. Market made a stable low right over here. Eventually, you can see right over here, this market did not make a stable high. Market went up higher because the drawn liquidity is higher, right? The drawn liquidity this day was all the way to this high, which is the weekly CRT high, right? So market went down. So this high, it's not a stable high. How come? It's right below the weekly CRT high. So market needs to go up here, then go back down, right? Then make a stable high. So how come this is how come this is not a stable high? Simply because the CRT right above it, right? So that's why it's not a stable one. Because CRT has to get tapped into before, making a stable high. Eventually, market made a stable high and a stable low was already here, right? So now these two price points are in a stable high and a stable low. So now this is your equilibrium. This is a discount. So you want to buy here, sell here, right? Once he taps here, you're looking for longs only, right? Once he's around here, you want to look for sells only, right? So you can see sells. You can see how buyers over here struggled a lot while sellers could have sold this fair value gap to the equilibrium to the low over here. How come it's all the way down here? Because the weekly CRT is down there, right? There's a weekly CRT all the way down here on the weekly time frame. You go to the weekly time frame, right? There's a weekly CRT right over here, right? Oh shit. Right, you can see there's a weekly CRT. That's when the market went here. So you're selling on premium. You're going to the discount. You're going for a specific discount. In this case, your specific discount would be this fair value gap. But not that for a rally gap. You're wrong. It would be this right over here. How come? CRT, right? Simple as that. You're risking the lower time frame candle, which is all down here, to target the higher time frame CRT, which is down here, right? You go to the lower time frame, this wick right over here, there should be an entry for a south side, or this should be an entry to go for shorts, right? So this right over here is a daily range. And now let's go over the daily range. This is the equilibrium, so this right over here is a drawn liquidity as well. But we're not here for that, right? We already talked about that. Now we're talking about the daily range, right? So now you guys know that, how the deal, you guys know how a daily range gets created by swooping at a low and swooping at a high, then making a stable low and a stable high. Eventually, once he does that, market, if this daily range is bullish, how is daily range bullish? Daily range, right? How is this daily range bullish, right? How is it bullish? Simply because of the higher time frame. Weekly is bullish, right? Weekly CRT to the upside. Weekly ERL to IRL's alga inverse to the high. Fuck this IRL to ERL. That shit is bullshit, right? But weekly CRT to the upside, right? So this daily range is bullish, right? Because market first swooped out a low and swooped out a high, making it a bullish daily range. Sometimes that does not matter, but if you're in a 4-hour time frame and you're looking for a daily range, and keep in mind, when you guys look for a daily range, do not look at the hourly candle or do not look at the 15-minute. Primarily look at a 4-hour or daily or the weekly, right? Do not look at the 4-hour, right? I mean, do not look at the hourly. Only look from 4-hour and above time frames, right? Anything below that, do not look for it because it will not work. In the 4-hour time frame market, sometimes may swoop up the high, then swoop up the low, and they may look like it's a bearish daily range, but it will not be, right? It will not be a bearish daily range. Why? Because the higher time frame, right? Because 4-hour time frame is built for narrative. So the daily range may look bearish because you swooped at a high first, then swooped at a low. Oh, the bearish daily range? Nope, wrong. Because higher time frame is bullish or higher time frame is bearish, right? So right over here, current price action of EUR USD market first out, market made a stable high, stable low, tap the discount area. Eventually from here, we're heading to the daily range high. That right there is your drawn liquidity, right? Now let's go to the lower time frame. Give you another example. In this case, market swooped at a high first, then swooped at a low. Where now you're wondering, oh, isn't this daily range bearish? Are you supposed to sell? Oh, you're supposed to sell this premium area, right? You see right over here. This deal right over here. So this is discount, this premium. Market swooped at a high first, then swooped at a low. This on a 4-hour time frame does not matter. You have to go for out of the higher time frame, right? In the higher time frame, daily time frame, market swooped out of first. Market swooped out the CRT low first, then with the CRT. No, CRT low first. I mean, market pressed out the low first, then pressed out the high, right? Making a bullish daily range, right? Because that's a daily time frame. Keep in mind, right? It's a 4-hour. 4 hours meant for, what I'm saying, for narrative logic and to getting into entries, right? So, a narrative, I mean. So you can see right over here, market price at a high and a low. This daily range is not bearish, by the way. Keep in mind. So discount you want to buy, premium you want to sell. Your drawn liquidity is first right over here. You can see you got a reaction. Your second drawn liquidity is to the daily range high. How come your drawn liquidity over here? Simply because right when this market made a stable high and a stable low, you're automatically in a discounted area. So your drawn liquidity is automatically to the daily range high. I don't go for a discounted area if it's in a 4-hour time frame, but if it's in a daily or time frame, usually I don't even go for a discount area, right? Not a discount area, I mean, to the equilibrium, I usually just go for a daily range high, right? You can see, right when a stable low gets met, you're automatically in a discounted area, so you're automatically going to the daily range high to draw liquidity, right? You can see now you could have entered a trade out over here, went to the daily CRT high or whatever, right? But you can see this right up here is a premium area, but premium, auto block, where you could say premium auto block. You could say this premium, right? Breakout block. Your drawn liquidity. If you were looking for sales here, your drawn would have been down here because premium got tapped. Now you're going for sales all around here. Your take profit would have been all down here. You would have gotten wrecked. Market push right back up. Why? The daily range is bullish instead of it being bearish because of the higher time from drawn liquidity being bullish, right? And this narrative does not have only one type of drawn liquidity. It has multiple types of drawn liquidity right here, right? It has the range, the ranges form the drawn liquidity, which is right over here. Market made a high and a low. Market swooped at the range low, so we want to buy. Your drawn liquidity automatically becomes the 50% mark and a daily range high. There's a daily CRT here, right, as well. You have another form of a drawn liquidity, which is the daily CRT, which is the counter range type of form of drawn liquidity, right? And on this, do you have anything else here? You go from a ERL to from a ERL to IRL, some bullshit, right? But on a daily time frame, it's way more better, right? Because for IRL to ERL, I usually like to use it on daily time frame above because it gives more broader sense. It makes more sense. It makes way more sense for me, right? So in a daily time frame, you could say, right, we go from a daily IRL to ERL, right? So we have four, like five, all of them are pointing to the upside, right? Instead of pointing to the downside. So automatically your bot should be bullish, and you can see bullish bots right over here. This is the daily range form of drawing liquidity. Thank you for watching. Join our Discord. I see you guys out of Discord. This form of drawing liquidity is very important. All of them are very important. Use all of those together. Do not rely on one. And make sure you guys join the ETU free Mastermind CFT Bootcamp, which is already published. All the episodes are published. All the chapters are already published. See you guys later. Peace out.